Hi guys, welcome to day 130 of the big vlog. I'm snarevandamm, and you might have noticed something different at the start. Did you? Well done. Have a gold star. So I've decided to do a 7-part mini-series on the 7 deadly sins. Makes sense, doesn't it? Get to talk about lots of bad stuff. So I'm going to be covering the 7 deadly sins made famous by the film Seven. Just quickly list them here. Woohoo! So what does gluttony mean to you? The definition is really the habitual eating to excess. Now, I'm pretty sure I've never done that. Today. But come on guys, you must have done it yourself. You must have had that sneaking suspicion when you're in a Chinese buffet or something to have that 4th plate of food. Now when I go to a Chinese buffet, I don't actually count how many times I go, okay? I actually count how many inches are on the plate. Okay, so we're talking like mound of food and then how many inches deep that food is. And if you have a bowl, oh, even better. Make sure it's a big bowl. Big bowl for Snare. But is gluttony actually that bad? I mean, for a start, it's one of those words that people don't pronounce properly. Gluttony. So, being an Englishman, I have to pronunciate my words properly. Okay, so gluttony is something I don't particularly feel is a bad thing if it's done in small pockets. But the problem is people that are generally gluttonous become glutinous. They become just these fat blobs that just can't stop eating. So what can you do to stop being gluttonous? A bit of willpower helps. Yeah? Yeah? You don't need that 5th cream cake, do you? No, you don't. You don't need to have 16 plates at a buffet, do you? No. You don't need to put the restaurant out of business just because it's a tenner for all you can eat. Some people just treat food like it is going out of fashion, and I suppose some ways it is, but there's no point to eat it all now, you fat bastard. Now, there are times when you can actually enjoy being gluttonous, you know. You can, at Christmas time, everyone eats too much, it's supposed to be a Christian festival, yet we're all being guilty of gluttony. We're sat there eating the sweets and the sausage rolls and the Christmas pudding and the turkey, and we just eat too much. But, it's kind of a special time of year. For other people, I don't really do Christmas, but I do the gluttony part. Yeah, I'm a fat bastard. So, I want to ask you today, what does gluttony mean to you, and are you guilty of it? Now, we're not doing a whole sinning type thing here, although they are the 7 deadly sins. So what do you think of gluttony? Do you think it's actually a bad thing? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's just natural that when people get together they eat too much? Maybe you think it starts when you're a kid and you sat down in front of your mum and dad, or mum or dad, or cousins, or aunties, or uncles, or grandparents, and they sit there and say, there's kids in Africa that don't get to eat a full plate of food, you should finish that up. Finish your plate, otherwise you don't get your dessert. I mean, we've all had that at some point in our lives, yeah? And it basically, I think it pre-programs you to go, there's food in front of me, I'm going to eat it. And we have to stop that. Only eat when you're hungry. That's kind of how your body works. Anyway guys, you are the Sned, and you have been. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for another deadly sin. See you tomorrow. Bye.